Hi, my name is Mishal. Today I want to talk to you about rooh. It's been like 35 degrees every day in Bombay for the past month or so. So I've been thinking about traditional Indian summer drinks, and rooh is the first thing that came to my mind when I think about it. So on account of that, I want to talk to you about the history of rooh while I make something called Mohabbat Ka Sharbat, which literally translates to the drink of love. I met Pakistani people for the first time when I went to university in London, and there were so many things in common between both Indians and Pakistanis. But I think rooh is one of them that's so centric to both of our summer identities. And I think that's so beautiful. Now let's make this love potion while I tell you the history of rooh. I'm going to start off with some watermelon. Rooh was invented in the early 20th century in Old Delhi as a cure to prevent heat stroke. The inventor Hakim had two sons, Muhammad and Abdul, who continued on the family business once he died. Now by the time partition rolled around in 1947-48, there was this crisis they faced. They faced a crisis because although they were Muslims, they had become such an iconic part of South Asian legacy already that they would face an absence of their drink if they just left India overnight. So the two brothers made a really interesting decision that was very common in that time period. One Hamdard brother stayed in India and the other moved to Pakistan. And they both took the rooh recipe with them. And so, with that one brother moving to India and the other one moving to Pakistan, it maintained the identity that they were so looking after, which was that rooh became this South Asian symbol. Both bottles across the border are eerily similar, both caps are really hard to open, and they still maintain the same recipe that they started with all those years ago. And so that's why I wanted to talk to you guys about rooh because not only is it the perfect drink to be having at this point of time in the weather, but it's also more than that. It's a symbol of South Asian identity at this point, essentially. Let's try it. That's so yummy. Yeah, it's just a love potion. Bye.